Tell me, with respect to investments in India, in the midterm, which sectors do you think are slated for growth and why?
Yeah, right now, just given the geo explosion, I'm seeing a lot of traction around content, specifically around vernacular content. We have a couple of portfolio companies in that space as well. I think besides that, also seeing a big change in terms of B2B businesses, right? Because suddenly, again, it comes down to geo, but everybody's connected. And so down from the smallest SME up to like the large enterprises, suddenly people's willingness to adopt technology has, that's shifted substantially to the positive. And even if I look at Lightspeed in the last 1 year, I'd say like the bulk of our investments have been on the B2B side.
Sure.
So I think that wave is going to continue.
What do you think about sectors like Healthtech, for example, and also with respect to FinTech? These were the sectors that were being talked about last year and seen as the growth areas in the coming years.
Yeah, no. So I think FinTech, in India is like as a country is very, very credit starved, right? And both on the B2B side as well as on the consumer side.
Right.
And so I think that presents a massive opportunity for FinTech companies, especially on the lending, specifically around lending. And so I think we'll continue to see companies there. I think it's just we went through a FinTech wave, and we are at the stage now that some of the early companies are starting to scale out, and we have a couple of those in our portfolio as well. And I think you mentioned Healthtech. Actually, again, from a market perspective, a lot of gaps in our healthcare infrastructure, and I think entrepreneurs are the most suited to solve those problems. So.
What about which side do you like better and why?
Oh, that's a tricky one. No, I think the entrepreneurial itch never really goes. But frankly, I love investing. It's the one place where you get to consistently meet smart entrepreneurs, and just intellectually really challenges you as well. And I don't think there's any other role in which I could learn so much.
Raising capital today is the biggest dilemma for any entrepreneur.
Yeah.
How to raise the capital, how to raise the capital wisely.
Yeah.
What would you give as advice to entrepreneurs?
Yeah, I think typically fundraising process it's a long process, and so if you're planning to raise, I would say start early. That's probably the number one lesson. At least like 3 to 6 months in advance. Because by the time you get a term sheet, and by the time the money hits the bank, it could have been as long as 6 months, right? So I'd say that's one. I think second is it's important to get to know investors. Investors are typically, we like to invest in folks we have a relationship with, and so best way is actually to meet investors when you're not fundraising. And so I think probably those are the two big ones. I think having been an entrepreneur myself in the past.